this cat could speak, he would say, "Why in the hell are you guys still in the house?"
When you're sure you've had enough.
Right? Okay, I'll let you down. Ow. Hey guys. It's just me this week, and I'm trying to be quiet because Lara is in the other room sleeping. Because tomorrow is a pretty big day. In August of last year, Lara had spinal surgery, and a pretty extensive one, a spinal fusion. She was a very avid runner before this surgery, and it was one thing in her recovery that she was really missing. So, a few months after this spinal surgery, her doctor cleared her to start running again. Now, Lara the next day signed up for a half marathon. She was going to run that in our home city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then the world exploded and everything got canceled, including the Pittsburgh Marathon. So after the marathon was canceled, she mourned for a few days, and then she woke up one day and in her Lara go-get-em, optimistic, kittens and unicorns kind of way, said, "You know what? I'm gonna run the marathon anyway." She set a goal, she set out to achieve it, and by damn, she's going to. So tomorrow morning, Lara's gonna get up and she's gonna run a half marathon alone in the city of New York. What she knows is that I'm going to be following behind her on a bike. Like hell, I'm gonna run 13.1 miles, but I'll bike it. Now, anyone who's ever run long distance before, particularly in a race setting, knows that so much of the crowd energy really buoys you, especially in moments where you're really fading, late in the race, when your knees start hurting, when your hips start hurting, because it's not natural to run that long. So you need some encouragement. The crowd really helps with that. Some human support to get you through. Now this time, Lara won't have that. So she thinks. She knows I'm going to be following behind her on a bike. What she doesn't know is that all along her route, we have different friends ready to stand and cheer for her as she runs by. They're gonna have signs, they're gonna have Gatorade, some of them may even run with her. I'm really hoping this will buoy her energy like a normal marathon would with other spectators. Since Lara was supposed to be running the marathon in Pittsburgh, I thought it was important that this week's charity be Pittsburgh based. So many people who are going to be running the Pittsburgh Marathon would have run for a charity. So this week's charity is the Pittsburgh Foundation Emergency Action Fund. This fund awards operating grants to emergency service providers and to nonprofits in the greater Pittsburgh area. Pittsburgh is such an important city to Lara and to me. It's not only where we grew up, it's also where we fell in love, not only with each other, but with what we do for a living. And without nonprofits in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I don't know where Lara or I would be. So the least we could do right now is try to give back to the city that we adore. That beautiful city on those three rivers, the Steel City. So please, if you can, donate to the Pittsburgh Foundation. The website is pittsburghfoundation.org. Marathons are run in May, sometimes in the fall, because that is the ideal weather for running. Lara chose a day a while ago. Wouldn't you know? Because we didn't have a winter, and everything else has been thrown at us this year. Pandemics. No! Murder hornets. Surprise May winters.
It's gonna be no.
So she picked the coldest day ever in May to run her half marathon. So let's head on out to the frigid cold May air and follow Lara as she runs her half marathon in this empty city. Although I don't think it's going to be as empty as she thinks it's going to be. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the finish line.
Okay, ready?
Count us off, guys.
On your mark, get set, go!
You did it!
I did it!
How do you feel?
I think I'm kind of in shock. Like, you know, after you run in the cold, like your hands don't work for a while. I really don't think I could have done it without having this guy behind me and everyone pop out because I didn't know who was coming. It was such a great surprise every time someone popped out at me. I don't think Trey got video, but Juliet Brooks, my dear friend, she met me right when my knee was really starting to bark at the reservoir. She met me at the beginning and then at the end of the loop too. It was awesome. It was so inspiring to do that with you guys. It's crazy. I can't believe it's over.
You did it.
I did it.
Thank you to you guys who came out to meet her and to everyone on social media who supported her along the way. Please head on over to the Pittsburgh Foundation Emergency Action Fund. That's pittsburghfoundation.org. It supports a lot of people who are working on the front lines for emergency care and supports nonprofit organizations, which are so important to us.
Yes, absolutely.
Could you recommend trying a half marathon in quarantine?
I mean, it was less crowded. I mean, it was fun because it felt very special and unique, but I look forward to the day when we can all just race together again.
Thanks for watching this week. Next week, we promise we'll be up to our same old weird hijinks.
I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I'm so, so, so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
See you next week.
Bye. Oh, it's so smelly, so smelly. Bye, bye.
Is that you or the cat?
Probably both.
21K to go. You know nobody's chasing you, right? You couldn't have done this on a warmer day. This paper used to be pink.